welcome everyone. Today I am going to try to get out a commentary in which it will help others with the gameplay of Trials of Osiris. I have been getting a lot of questions on how to use the last word and what are good strategies during the trials. So today I'm going to go over a little bit of each to try to help out. The main thing for the last word is not a range weapon at all. If you want a gun to be able to hit people long range in trials, I would recommend the Thorn. I would not recommend the last word. You know, it can hit people far range, but it's like a 4 to 5 shot to hit far range. You know, when the Thorn is like a 3 shot to hit far range. So, I mean, I would definitely recommend the Thorn if you want to do a long-range method. But if you are like me, and you push very often, I would definitely recommend the last word. It is a very, very helpful gun to use. Now, for the last word, you know, it does take a bit of skill to use on the aiming method. I say that because if you do, I mean, it is an automatic, where you can hold it in and automatically shoots. It isn't good to use though, necessarily. In my opinion, I've always tapped the last word. I tap it, and then the main thing you want to do is hold the right stick down, which, you know, makes you go up or down, you know, the way that you look. Kind of hold that down a tad bit, so in which your last word won't jump around everywhere. You know, jump up and go over the head. You know, kind of keep it down a tad bit, in which it stays on the head. You know, like the head perception of the player that you're trying to shoot. That's the best bet. You know, body shots are very great, but you know, you get those 2 to 3 shots in which with the last word, and you know, it's just amazing. And plus, you can, if you get the 2 to 3 shots, you can, if another enemy is there, kill him within that same amount of time before you have to reload. Now for trials and perception, I would probably say that you would want to probably play back at first during your gameplay. But what I mean, that's in my opinion. What I do is I push right away. I push to find out, to see other people in which how they play. Like, if I'm on the outside, I push straight left side unless I see them coming left, and then I camp. Now, if I am playing a good team, I will sit back here, sit on top, like the outside top, middle spawn. But, you know, if I'm playing a team that I know that, you know, we could 5-0, 5-1 or something like that, I will push. That was definitely a very, very bad grenade. Also, I would try to, if a teammate does have a super or you have a super, I would have them try to pop it around before heavy, because then your teammates can come get the orbs, in which they could get heavy or special as well and get their super. So they could have it for the heavy round, in which they could push the other team and prevent them of getting heavy, or kill the entire team before heavy even drops. In my opinion, that's like the best you know, option to go with during another team. Now, if they do push you, make sure you have one person sitting back. If you do that, the best method would be having 2 people push their heavy and 1 person sit back. If that person that is sitting back at your own heavy is getting you know, triple teamed or double teamed, have 1 person slide back around from mid if he has the opportunity to try to get the surprise attack on them, I guess I could say, since they would think it's only 1-on-2. That'd be the best method for a heavy round. But the main thing in trials is scouting out your opponents. That was a very, very bad rocket on me. I believe that me and this dude go on for a little bit just shooting rockets at each other and we miss. But you really just want to scout out your opponents, find out how your opponents play, and try to use that to your advantage. Now, for the inside method, I usually push straight out of left pocket, which is the left side of the hallway, and jump out to middle, and then jump on the little right side wheel. in which I can try to get a surprise advantage on them. A lot of people, like a lot of teams, like to go on that right side and come out there and snipe into left pocket. And we both just hit rockets, which is pretty amazing. But you want to try to get a surprise advantage, especially if they are trying to like pre-snipe you with like final round or just any type of sniper. It is very useful to do. Now, I wouldn't do it often, I guess I would say, because you can, like I said, it's usually like a 1v3 situation in which that does happen. Also, if they do push all the way around, like through the right side spawn, then you can try to rotate middle. If this is only if all three spawn or go through, or if two go through and you can get one of the attentions, you could slide through the middle into their spawn, and then slide to the right side, in which that one of them is going to be trying to like hid glitch that stairs right there, so you can watch the right side, while the other two are hid glitching, in which I just passed by special to try to snipe across. You can try to get them from behind, and then like your teammates could come up and give you support. That is a very good method in which that you could use. But just all in general, I mean, you want to do stuff that your team would not, like enemies that you want to do stuff that your enemies would not expect. Let me put it that way. I finally got the words out for it. Because if you do, if you do stuff that's obvious, you will have people that will be pre-sniping, pre-aiming, to kill you. Now, the main thing another thing that I have done often, in which that a lot of people do ask, like, how do you do that or anything else? If you're in a 1v3 situation, you want to try to get away from that situation, in which you try to get a single dude alone. So, when I say that, I mean, like, if it's me versus another person, he revives all other two of his teammates, so then it's 1v3. The thing I want to do is kind of run away, get to maybe like a hid glitching spot or something like that, in which one of their teammates comes out of me by himself instead of coming as a team, and then I can take on one of them, kill one of them, and then try to rotate around, in which hopefully I can have another one slide over and him be by himself again. So I'd kill another one, in which that would make the last teammate of theirs have to slide over to pick up one of his other teammates, in which I could hurry up and pick two of my teammates up during that time. So then we have numbers again with a 3v2, and then we would straight push to the other orb of the enemies. So then we could try to eliminate them and get them out as quick as I can. Also, if it is a 1v3 situation, I would definitely say use your super. Like if you're a golden gun or a blade dancer, try to use your super in that situation to give you numbers, to give you a chance of winning that. Even if it's 1-1 or 1-0 or anything else like that, try to create the biggest cushion that you can against somebody, because you never know if you and your teammates are going to go in a slump for a round or two, which could hurt you. Because I have had that in the few losses that I've had. We had like a giant lead, and then like it'd be like 4-2 or something like that, and then us just come out and then lose right away because we was playing too cautious with our supers and everything else, in which they got the head start on us, and came at us at a full force, in which I guess you can say that we wasn't ready for. But I would definitely say use your super if you can during like a bad situation. Now, if you are a self-reser, try to listen to your teammates as much as you can on the self-res part. You do not want to use your self-res at a bad time. It is not very wise to do, I guess you could say. See, like, at that time, in which right there, I did use my super very early, but I mean, I had good intentions on it. It just turned out very, very badly for me. You know, it wasn't a smart. I mean, I guess you can say it was a smart play by me, but you know, they was even smarter in which they ran away and defended me. I guess you can say with that golden gun by one popping a bubble, and I worried about the bubble too much, and then you know the other dude getting me whenever I went to go revive my teammates. And you know, this was a very, very tough game. You know, a little carry, a little carry, but it was alright. The other team played pretty good. But I mean, just try out different methods during when you're playing trials. The last word is a very, very helpful gun up close. Definitely try to use that shotgun, or if you're a sniper, use a sniper and try to pick off people. But I hope you did enjoy this video. If you would like more of these videos, please let me know in the comment section. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.